Hello everyone, this is Saga here and welcome back to Amnesia, the Dark Descent. So, in this episode we are in the sewer area? Yes, we are. Didn't remember anything wrong, and because I want to go down just a tad bit faster,
Somehow, every adventurer
I
finds
jumped.
himself in a sewer at some point in his life, and Daniel is no different. Usually these levels tend to be a bit dull, but this one turned out rather okay. Quite a step up from the last sewer level I did in Penumbra Requiem. It was supposed to be a blue tinted level, with a feeling of being cold and damp, but it stood out too much to really fit in with the other levels. We settled for a green tint on the brown dungeon set, as it worked nicely as a transition between Assistant's green stones and the brown torture nave level.
And yes it does. Even though, like, blue would fit, like, amazingly as well. Because of the fungi over here. I think this is the fungi we're talking about. If not, I'll be screwed. I'll be damned. I'll be called stupid. Oh wait, that's what I'm probably being called already. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know if the monster disappeared yet. Anyways, gosh darn it.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever returned!
No sir, you don't understand. You have already been taken.
This here was my first job at 15 Castle. I must say that I like working on script, but that's probably because I love anything that looks or feels like programming. 15 puzzles does not involve just writing a plain script. You also get to edit entities, create particle systems, set up stuff like areas and entities in the level to support the script. It's actually a lot of fun, and it allows for quite a bit of creativity. This particular puzzle is about having to jam kind of water mill to be able to get through it. But it first needs to be slowed down somehow.
Yeah, anyways, it isn't really too difficult. I mean, this puzzle, the programming is a whole different story. Like, depends on what you're programming with. I don't know JavaScript. I know Java. I don't know JavaScript though. I think it's different because JavaScript is like more like well, web design, like web-ish bound, if I'm not mistaken. I should be talking about this, even though I am, well, doing some computer science shit in school. Anyways,
This is the machinery that controls the mill rotation speed. There is not much to say about this card. Just a couple levers that change some values when moved, and do stuff when the right value is set. As you might already know, playing around with the combination of both levers, you can notice a background sound change. At the time of working on this, there was no proper sound available for this background sound, so I just picked some placeholders from what was in there already. I thought the picky sound that is heard when the elevator falls down could do a nice one for the moving speed. How wrong I was. It was unbearable to say the least, so I just ended up removing all placeholders and leaving a to-do note in the script.
alright. Biggest one means slowest one. Yes, I know. So let's just go through this. Alright, we have it pretty slow. It's ramping up. It's extremely fast, so we want it probably to be slow. With this. I think this is the best we can do. It's probably like the slowest one. But we could also just try this real quick. Ah, come on. Or do we want it to be fast? Anyways, let's just go through all of them again. Just to be sure. Ah. There we go. Alright. Doesn't seem to do anything, so I'll go with the slowest now. Monster! Told you. Couldn't even see that. Oh no, please don't hurt me, please! No! Oh no! Let's just saw it. Oh, it's not even coming inside. Just breaking down the door, eh? What a bitch. What a stupid bitch. Anyways, continuing on. I see you wondering. Alright. My microphone's probably like a little bit high. I think so. Alright then. So the monster is gone, I suppose. So let's go over here. No, there's no way to get out of this place. We need to go over here, I think, to get something else. Wait. Wait a second. Wait a second. Where the fuck do I need to go? This way. Yeah. I need to get something to block this off. I mean, it's nice and slow now, so... $10. Everything should do just fine.
This pipe you see here can be broken to be used later to join the main. It's actually a model with two bodies joined by a hinge joint. To do this part of the puzzle, I first made it so you could break the joint at certain points when pulled, but this just felt really strange. So I just asked James how we were doing this kind of stuff in the game, and he told me to just add some area that counted hits in the script. So every time the pipe collided with this area, a certain variable was increased by 1. If you enable the debug window, you can see this area when activating the draw physics debug. When this variable reached a given value, it triggers the breakage of the pipe, finding the broken pipe item, and that's how it works.
I didn't know what he said during the part. He said the debugging mode button thing. Ta-da! All right, let's do this. I think we have. What do we? Alright, never mind. Apparently we didn't have anything. Got the short pipe though. So let's actually continue on. And run outside, or at least over here. Put this thing between that. Boom! Listen to the monsters coming. I think there was a monster coming. Not sure about that though. There should be one. Weird. Oh no, I think it's there. Wait. No, it's coming from there. Yes, 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 I remember.
When I was looking at the concept art of Brute Monster, I thought that it should sound like one long tone, which is coming from tube. And because it doesn't have mouth, it should sound like hollow thing which can make clear and complex vocalization. Firstly, I recorded lots of different kind of dogs and I edited them to play as one tone. I had lots of discussion with Jens and I think I got the right idea, but there was feeling that it was coming too close and it wasn't scary and blah blah blah. So it wasn't really scary, it was just big mess. I think I made something like 5 or 6 different versions, but problems didn't go away. Finally, I just removed the dog sounds and used my own voice. I made it with old metal sink, speaking through the tube and putting the microphone in front of the sink. And that way I got more control on the vocalization, and tube kind of sound was natural because it was coming from actual tube. I think Brute's movements were the easiest ones for me. I knew from the beginning how I wanted it to sound. I wanted it to be very metallic, since it has lots of metallic things in its body, and it should be very heavy, scary guy. I was a little bit worried about how the high-pitched screeching would work, but it actually turned out great with the music, because the music is very low frequency and movement is high frequency, so there is nice spectre of sound. Together they make Brute even scarier.
Ugh. Nice way of saying scarier. Alright. Ah, the phone. Don't you dare. The monster should be coming. More or less. Yes. And I should be hiding here. And probably read this. A barred gate was turned down by that creature. Wait. I'm taking him as a block mechanism. Hell yeah. Jesus Christ. We just have to wait now. I think he doesn't come here. I think he has like a way. Like he doesn't come to my area, like where I'm hiding currently. So that might be quite nice. So now I should be able to go. Alright. Let's go here. Let's move on. So in this area we need to another brute spawn, another grunt spawn, one of these two. I think he's like right at the exit. He's more or less just camping there. And we need to distract him somehow. Like the exit is right here, I think. But here's the, yeah, it just stands like right there. Which is a huge problem because it just stands. It's not going to do anything if you don't distract it or something like that. So, let me just get a rock. Yes, it's going there, which is good. So I might just be able to 360 it and run. There we go. But I think the monster is scripted to run past me. Told you. And running out. Pretty easy. Pretty damn easy, but pretty damn tense. Like this whole place is like tense as fuck, to be honest. So that slight little chase sequence is very, very intense, even though it's like short. But the slow climbing of the ladder doesn't change the fact that it's scary, you know. So, got out of here.
After almost 2 years of continuous development of the editor, this was my very baptism of fire in level creation. My first big level editor ever, that is. Making the base for this level was my assignment for week 8 this year, and I must confess, I was pretty excited about it all. You know, not ever having used the editors in a real life run, I was wondering how well I was going to do.
Alright, let's just open up all the doors I can walk inside of. So, we have the one without flame. I'm just going to keep this more or less structured. I hope I can do that. Like, I'm first of all going into the room. I think all of them are dark, right? And all of them have at least one light source right off the beginning. That's good for my strategy. Because, well, here's nothing. So we have only 2 ways to go, but that makes everything just a tad bit easier, because if I know that I'm done with this place, I can just light up the light over there and be like, oh, no, I'm done. You know? That's honestly a good thing in my case. I think this is an area I don't want to be in at the moment. Anyways.
A good thing about me using the tools I am dedicated to develop is that I could get a close view on how they feel when working with them. And it's easier and quicker to get bugs fixed when working like this, as they usually get in the middle of the way and the only solution is just getting your hands dirty and fix them. This also works well for small features that don't take much time to add. I'm not sure which one I added from working on this level, but it usually starts like thinking, oh, being able to do this or that would be really nice, and ends up with the feature in the editor. Not everything works like this, you know. I actually have an endless list of stuff to add to the editor, but there is always so little time. It will come eventually, that's for sure, or maybe.
Alright, I was just waiting for him to finish. So, I think this is a bigger area. Let's go here first. This probably might be a big one as well, but no, it's just a small one. I was expecting more. Oh my... Alright, I'm probably stupid.
1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Well, why are you so, weak-minded now? Oh yeah, wait. Which date was this at? The ritual? Wasn't this, like, later after he made the killing? No, wait. Like, after he killed that lady? Do I have to understand you? Which one is working, which one isn't? None. Fuck. So that was on the top floor not working. It is probably some... Sorry, yeah, okay. So we need to go to the other place first. The only place first, basically. Huh. What the fuck is wrong with my mind then? I thought... anyways, let's just continue on. Whoa! Are you dizzy yet? If not, this is going to make you dizzy. Hell yeah. A nice 360 at the end, and I know that there's a tinderbox here. Or was it oil? It was something. It was something worth taking at least. Like, tinderboxes, yes, but I was hoping for oil. Like some good hidden oil shit stuff.
I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything.
Oh.
Alexander. Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
That's a hard question. Holy shit.
The Agrippa Awaken sequence is inspired by the movie 7, when they find the slot pick. I thought that scene was really disturbing, so it stuck to me. When writing the design of the Agrippa event, it came to mind instantly. A fun thing about Agrippa is that he was first supposed to be a severed head that was placed at several locations in the game. It then later turned into the guy that is in the game now. If you wonder why he does not have a lower jaw, And that's because we did not have the resources for voicing. It was then worked into the story though, as Alexander does not want him talking when he shouldn't.
Yeah. So... Agrippa!
Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like a prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say. You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an all. Yeah, that's not very promising. Oh, the sectum is basically impenetrable, but yes, I know. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago. Really? Then if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken oil and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak matter, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the fire and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
Thank you, Agrippa. So, first of all, we need to do this.
If you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at it. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann I, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help him. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
I honestly don't know if I'm able to save quote-unquote Agrippa. Agrippa the Dying Man seeks a note written by a man named Johann Weyer. Alright, let's begin this madness.
I told Thomas that I wanted a character that the player could look at, or at least know that someone was talking to him right now, as in no flashbacks, no ghosts, or memories. Just something solid the player could depend on being real. However, a character is really expensive stuff. You need a voice, a model, textures, animations, behavior. So we finally came up with this idea about a stationary character so we could cut down on animations and behavior. At this time, Agrippa was just a character, a real historical character actually, I had used as the writer for a letter found in the first stages of the games. But we upgraded him and made him a part of the plot. The reason I find him so valuable is that he joined the ranks of Daniel and Alexander, making this so much more complex and intriguing. And of course, it also quite naturally led to the split ending thing.
Alright, let's get this character.
Back on the level editing was an interesting experience to say the least. I started with a room with a door leading to level 22 and made my way up from there. I managed to build a reasonable base in a bit over a week's time. It took a bit long, having into account that not all models needed for the level were available at the time I started working on it, and that, blaming my experience in level building, I had to remake some parts a lot of time, like the room I started with. It was Marcus who took the level from where I left it, and I must say he did an awesome job. I'm not sure how much of my original work still stands in there, but the final version looks really sweet. I didn't get more level creation assignments after this one, possibly because I am actually more productive in other kinds of tasks, but I'm happy I had the chance to try.
Well, that's, to be honest, quite a good thing. So we picked up meat. We need the meat for something later on.
I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in the very air. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. The cuts speak volumes.
Even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Scary, scary. So, what are we going to do now? So we can go to the console, or however you want to pronounce that, or how you pronounce that actually.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has
I don't care. I have some probably world-saving shit to do. So there's nothing really to say at the moment. I mean, we just have to run through this here and hope for the best.
In this level, it is easily done to see the whole level. If you have all the ore pieces when coming here, you will get captured at the start and will not get a chance to see the rest of the level. There is a whole area to the east consisting of 2 very detailed rooms, so if you end up being captured on your first visit, make sure to come visit again.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I know which rooms he's probably like talking about. But avoiding capture in this is a little bit hard.
It's like Orpheus descended to the underworld. Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Alright, shut the fuck up.
Torture Chancel was an interesting level. It made a clear break from all the claustrophobic tunnels that make up the majority of our levels. It also presented a challenge since we had to fill that space with interesting pieces and still be able to run it on older computers. The idea of the level is to give the player a sense of what is to come, and to give them a feeling that maybe all this was here, even before Alexander built his castle. As a contrast to the mystic shrines, we have an electric barrier in the back of the level. The idea and design of this bit is an homage to the movie Event Horizon.
Alright, let's put a box there, because why not?
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
You shall be. Might be your last one. You never know. Oh gosh darn it. Oh great. I need to go to the monster site first then. Now that sounds just the most amazingness. A bucket of tar. Oh yeah. I'll need that. Ah, come on. Thank you. So, we should go... Try to go over there. I don't know where the monster is. If he's gone or not, I don't think so. He should be over there, to be honest. He should be there. No wait, this is the electrifying shitty room. That's not where I want to be. That's where I want to be. And I saw this small little cogwheel thing with the microphone in it. So that might be another thing to listen out for. Alright, closing this down. Alright, take this. No, there was no cogwheel here. Wow. I'm surprised. Kind of. Voice, please don't die on me now. The shattered orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous, fearing my paucity of prisoners. I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I've tried everything, but I've yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together. I will have to find another. There's still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? I don't know. Should tell me, idiot. Alright. So, if I get killed, like found and killed, I wake up in this place. Which is weird. Really weird. But I don't know what changes. Like, you just wake up here and you're like, alright then, let's walk out of this. So no, this bucket of tar, I know where to use it. I don't know what I should do here though. I mean, here's nothing. Nothing I would consider. No. Wouldn't make any sense. Wouldn't make any sense. Wouldn't make any sense. Let's just try this. If it doesn't work, who the heck cares? How am I to judge? Alright then. So let's go over there. Get rid of the bucket thing. The tar of bucket thing. Bucket of tar. Thingy thing. Whatever. And look at this place. This place is huge. Whoever built this must be a mastermind. And just slapped that into my face. Anyways, let's put this here. And read this. The person's chance has a depression in it. It could fit in an orb. Yes. So we need to get through there. And basically, we need to get out of this place. I think there's like nothing else we can do. Right? I haven't seen anything we could do here. Like those 2 areas are just useless. I'm just going to check again.
Is this your time? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me. How dare you?
How dare I? I don't know, my old former self told me to kill you, so I might as well do. Whatever. Anyways. Well, shit. I think there's really nothing I can do except for leaving. Hello, won't budge. Oh no. So let's go back. Let's try something else with the meat. I have forgotten. It's a knave. It's a funny name. It's a weird name. It's a funny one, but it's weird as well. Can't deny. I can't deny. You probably might be able to. But that would be you, and you're not me. And you're not my mother and my father.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Well, that's nice. That's a nice way of putting it. Just wait a second. Have to adjust my mouse real quick and my mouse mat. Two things I shouldn't be doing right now. But anyways, I'm not a professional. So, what in the heck am I supposed to do now?
How are things coming?
I don't know.
Alexander really wondered, none other than Johann Heim.
What?
You've never heard of Johann Heim?
Did you see that? What the fuck was that? Honestly. I cannot use this item this way. What am I supposed to do then? Grab this hammer, throw it against it or what? I mean, I need to go inside there. Like seriously, this is something important I have to do. Huh. What do I do?
How are things coming? There was my pupil. My pupil. Yes.
How do I open this? Wait a second. Every door is blocking the path. Yes, this is something I need to open. Most indefinitely. Oh, terror box. Haven't seen that one. There's no other way. There's just this one way. And it's not really helping me all too much. Like, here's nothing, not even a crowbar or something. So that's like really bugging me at the moment. I don't remember this place all too well anymore. So we might like have to do something for a couple of minutes in order for me to be actually like for me to be actually able to say like, "Whoa, my God, I totally forgot this shit." You know, but I'm an item short, I would say. Like there's something I am missing. I think. Like there's something I need, but that's something I don't have.
I found a Mithrae province. Land which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithrae? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old thing, building temples out of caverns.
Shovel! Can you shovel that shit away from? No, you can't. I trusted in you. I put my faith in you. But you betrayed me. Oh, spiders. Cute spiders. Look at the spider. Some people might hate spiders and they're like, oh my God, how can you say that? And to that I can just say, I don't particularly like spiders as well. Like, I mean, some of them are probably cute, but most of them, better get them out or something. Alright then. There's nothing. What did I do to be able to do this? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. So this door might be open? No. Well, there's something I have to ask myself. Wait. Just wait a second. What's this? Alright.
You have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Are we friends? Just asking this hypothetical question. Are we friends? Huh. Alright then.
Was there something else?
Not really.
The doors open? Good going. I
So we have light over here, so we might be able to, yes, do this now. So we are in the need to put this here and do this just for a second. Water monster. Let's burn it. Alright. And now that it's gone again, we can pull this out. And left is a bone. Makes sense. We picked up the remains. A bone covered in mucus, it said. A bone covered in mucus, it said. Okay, we can go to the transept. We might do that. Why not? So, right then. Oh yeah. Let's listen to this.
Staircase is inspired by the haunting, the black and white version. I really love spiral staircases, and I find there's something ominous about them. Also worth noting is that torture devices in the level are all real, and that things similar to those depicted had happened in real life, even in present days. For example, Stapalo is still a common torture method. As discussed in another commentary spot, we try to take the subject seriously and stay away from just the volume and gore.
Alright, probably a good choice.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
Like casual, like, oh, this one. Huh. Nothing bad. I'm going to go upstairs first. Spiral staircases. Hell yeah. This is a nice little area. I mean, this is the first one with, like, I think this face changing. Like, to the face we all love and see and want to see. Basically. String. You have this thing. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There's a little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Wrong button. Excuse me. Happens to me sometimes. Oh. Alright. How much is it? Oh, it's not too much. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the regression I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victim before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of representation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. I'll make them forget and Make them horror again. Make them fear you again. Wow. Well, I thought this picture is going to change, but apparently it isn't. Do whatever it takes. Well, apparently you're not doing enough. You fucking idiot. So we got this. We might combine this. No, probably not. I don't know. Oh, yeah, this is good. No, not now. I don't have anything else I could try it on with. So let's actually go here, and we have a light over here, so we might actually be able to light that if we're done with this place. So basically, now to some torture, and as you can see, this already, this is how it works. You're doing some pretty harmful shit, basically. Anyways, short, and let's do this in action. Oh, pretty damn hurtful, ain't it? A lot of bones being cracked. I mean, doesn't sound too bad, right? Everyone would do that, freely, right? Probably not, but who cares? I forgot to light up one. I'm stupid. Anyways, let's go inside. Guy's dying, honestly. The rapist hangs upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The sole between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. So this method is actually quite brutal. If you don't know what they do, is, well, as you can see, they will hang you upside down, and they will just start like cutting you with this huge saw, and because of the blood getting in your head, you will stay conscious for like a much longer time, which is making this torture method one of probably the worst ones to, well, to make, basically. Like, this is some increpid, insane shit. Like, damn. You're not going to die fast. So let's open up this. I think I need to, yeah, I need to get the blood. I don't know what to do else with it, but I might find out, seriously. So let's go out. We did the side rooms. So like that. So let's actually go here to the last room, I think. To the last torture method, I would say.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this? Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen? That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Like this last segment, like, really makes you question if all of the men they killed were actually, like, bad people.
No, please. Do anything.
Wait, I forgot an orb, right?
Whatever you want. Anything. Do anything. I'm innocent.
Did I really forget an orb? Yes, I did. How the heck could I? I'm an idiot. Alright, let's go back to this place. Alright. Then we can go out. I mean, we have done everything important here. Go to the other side, do something like that over there. I think this is going to be a really long last episode. Like, I think of like playing this game through, like in this episode. Yeah, I really forgot. Well, that's too bad. Holy shit. No. Jesus Christ. Alright. So, everything here is probably just like breaking down and stuff. So, it's better go out. I mean, better go out than nothing, right? Are you serious? Like, right? I mean, I can use 4 now, which is pretty decent. Now it's better for me again. I mean, I could try a higher mouse sensitivity, but... Oh, pretty good. No, not really. The remaining old pieces can be found in the First of all, let's go in here. Let's see what's to be found in this place, area and shit like that. Let's move this aside. Agrippa channels Vire. Vire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I've seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer. Vitae and Tapter, the poisonous fungi, should work as a paralyzer. If I can find the internal gland from a large specimen, the core shore seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any organized human victim's blood. I just need a large amount to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter on the other hand will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Karenk. I will have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. So, Tempter. What the fuck is Tempter? I would like to know. What the fuck is Tempter? Alright, let's take this. Let's take this. Is it just me, or haven't we found anything to, like, get rid of, like, the bad sanity habit thing? Tinderbox, alright. And something I have read: in court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other, while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I have seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away. While I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Alright then. So let's actually go to the shore, the entrance, actually. Not like the ending and shit like that. Like just the beginning. I mean, why would you go any further than that, right? Wrong. Anyways, we're at the beginning of something, probably some, ouch, something bigger. Huh, let's read. I know.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Alright, we know that you guys are. Gosh darn it!
Much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Well, you killed someone already. I mean, I'm sure you'll do some other decrepit shit as well. And what the fuck is this? Oh, I know. We just take this, put it on someone's body, like this. Yeah, you know, like this. And just do this. Until the screaming stops. Usually it doesn't take too long. Horrors of your voice. Tinderbox. Anything else I can pick up? Another tinderbox. Oh, nice. Anyways, listen to this guy.
For the torture levels, it was not all that fun to make the sounds. It has a nerve-wracking feeling to it, and I can't say that it is completely enjoyable to make entertainment out of such horrible contraptions. This part of the game is not for show and fun. Its purpose is to create an instinctive feel of horror and repulsion to what these devices are capable of. In the vision, as Daniel performs the ritual, the muffled sound of the man on the table is my own voice. I do some exclusive appearances throughout the game. In fact, in all Penumbra games I am fairly certain there is a Jens here and there. But nothing prior has been so disturbing to work with as in this vision, when having to tweak the flow and style of the events, and at the same time having to hear your own panicking, pleading, muffled voice.
Well, that's the beauty of voice, I would say. You can make basically everything you want. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. What the fuck is this? A mangled frog or something? I don't even know. I don't even know. But I'm Batman. My voice is so dark. Oh no! My hate area in this game. Seriously, I hate this area.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Oh, are you sure about that? Alexander, are you sure about that? Blink once for yes, twice for no. And if you don't do anything, you're stupid. I think you didn't do anything. Might he be stupid? He might be stupid, right? Just looking around, can't see anyone. I can't see anyone named Alexa, but I think he's stupid. Anyways, inspiration! Again. Takes a big part in this game, apparently. Well, it basically is in every game, probably, but... Inspiration!
The inspiration for this level came from the first Silent Hill game, when you run around in the town. I wanted to recreate the feeling of being lost, knowing that dangerous creatures lurked in the fog. I did not really like the map in the Silent Hill games though, as you always had to switch back and forth between it. So in all our games we tried to come up with other ways to help the player navigate. In this level it meant that you should follow the pipes. This was not really apparent to all people though, and that's why there's a little event at the start.
Oh, this event where you like look up. Honestly, I haven't really followed the pipes. The first time I actually played it, I was just like, alright, if we move there, we should come out, well, here, sometime soon. Apparently this isn't the case, if you know the level, but let's follow the pipe. To be honest, why not? Following the pipe is a nice idea. Let's just keep track of this. But we need to find a couple of things. Obviously. And it isn't such a big place. I remembered it to be just a tad bit bigger. I heard that monster. Don't worry. But around here should be the fungi I need to pick up. Should be around here somewhere. I'm not sure where. Oh, there it is. There. So we need to break this open, take the poison gland with us, move inside this, go here and find out about another torture method. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Dun dun dun! No. Alright. Only when the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the breast chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bolt's head. Outside the man could hear the brazen bull below. Voice. Voice. Stop. Stop it. Anyways. The shard is over here. So we got 4 out of 6 pieces. Pretty decent. I can't light up anything here, so I'm just going to do this. Or basically do this. Yeah. Should be an indicator of there being nothing to do anymore over there. Can't go over here. Apparently, I think. Can I? No. Would work. Would it? Is there a way of 360ing and going over there? There probably is. Like, this game is... Well, just a bit buggy. Like, you can make some pretty extreme jumps, especially with trees in this game. I'm probably, like, really sure that there's probably a lot more you can do, basically. So, we need to find the last thing. We need to also find... Fuck my life. Just wait a second. Like, if this is like the only torture chamber I find now, can I mix this? No, doesn't work. Not yet, because I need to go into the laboratory, which I am not able to do at the moment. Just sad. So, let's get the light going, because the sanity is just dropping quite a bit, which isn't too good. So, right then. Should we go back? Or should we try to follow another pipe? No, wait. This place. This is something I haven't seen before, at least. So this is a pretty huge-ish area. So we might go here first. Let's light up this because I was here more or less. Let's go inside. And another thing.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
And if you're like, hey, why the heck are you using your your oil that much? Well, it's simple. We're close to the end, like kind of close to the end. I don't think we'll need it for much longer, like the oil. The murderous limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with the intent so the rope secured around his leg stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Mercy. I don't think is well, I mean, like, look at this shit. That's a decent hammer, man. That's a decent hammer. We got 5 of the 6 pieces. Just wanted to let you guys know. 5 out of 6, probably not too bad. Is there something? No, it's a way back, right? Yes. So let's go here. Let's light up this. Ah! Hell yeah! Made it across. What an idiot! He got fooled! Haha! Alright then. We need to find the last one. Don't know where the shit it is. Oh, that's going to take forever. So I'm following another pipe, which leads me to this place. So this might be the last place and the last orb. Yes, it is. Perfect. Jump scare. Inbound? Yes. Still got slightly scared from this. But we picked up the last piece of the orb. And we just got to read this as the last attempt to stay totally sane, obviously. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg in pain. His head fell slightly forwards. It took him a while to realize his head had ruptured and begun to leak. Alright then. You stay basically here and ouch. Get a pretty decent hit. Just a few cuts and bruises, but Any volunteers? I mean, I heard that they have some pretty good steak if you survive for 3 days. I mean, like, not some cheap €5 like steak. No, I'm talking real shit, like real good stuff. The problem is, where the heck are my tools? I need a tool, at least one, to be able to go into the laboratory room. And if I don't find the so-called tool, it might not be the greatest thing, to be honest. Oh gosh darn it. Oh, thank you. Alright then, let's just... Is there... No. So let's actually go back. We still have, like, at least 1 full charge of oil left. So that's actually quite a nice thing, if I'm honest. So running to here is quite a pain. It's smaller but still larger than expected. Which is a weird statement, I know. But it's true. At least for me. Oh wait. Well then. We made it to the wrong side. Oh no, the monsters! Following me. Oh no, what am I supposed to do? Oh. Alright. Why didn't you despawn yet? Because you're a constant threat? You're not scary. You're fast though. Oh no, he might be following me. Oh no, I think he's faster than me. Ah, who cares? Oh no, I'm behind this. Oh no. Oh no. The monster stopped following me. Oh no, I'm so scared. Oh my Christ. Alright. Not intense while still being intense at the same time. Amnesia, the Dark Descent. Alright. Oh yeah, hello. Didn't know you were here. Oh, another one. Huh. Good stuff, good stuff. Anyways. Ouch! Stupid door. Fucking door. I'm scared. Alright. Loading times taking way longer than expected. Oh no! Is the red goo following me again? I hope not. Otherwise it would be very scary.
Incredible. You found my recipe. That might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients that prepare the tonic via the sky. And do so before you assemble the ore. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the ore, you won't be able to save it.
Yes, I know, but I need to... Yes, I know he wants a fucking shit. God fucking damn it. Like, I have some things, but I don't know if I have the things to open this shit door. Like, why? How do I open it? Do I throw something at it? No, it wouldn't make any sense. I also need this, wait. I also need... Oh gosh darn it. Journal, notes... This. If you take could be extra from your ass, blood. So I need this paralyzing fungus. Then I need this blood, and I need tempter. I don't think it exists. Simply writing the word, but these words look so wrong. Secretion in the water. It's somewhere in the water in Knurk. Wait a second, I have an idea. I'm not sure if that's the right thing to do, but it might be, or at least somewhat something that's. Why is this lit up? Makes no sense. Anyways, let's go back. Let's actually try to do something. No, not this. This is still closed. Can I not break this in any way, shape, or form? No, I can't. Whew. This is a really long episode, I really have to say. Like, this is getting quite insane. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Just a whole bunch of nothing. Well, that's just perfect. No, it isn't. Okay, I can't go back down, so getting water from this one place wouldn't make any sense. Are we able to make a shortcut down or something? Probably not, right? Right? No! Oh! That was a shortcut I didn't expect. I was hoping for me not to... well... fall. Anyways. Can I take this hammer or something? I don't know. So many things. So many... what the fuck? Agrippine.
I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Raya's tongue.
I don't know. I don't know where the things are I need. There's a lock on one thing. Then we have this blood. I haven't found anything else of importance. Wait, we got the flesh. Wouldn't make any sense though. Oh boy, I might have to cut. Gosh darn it. But honestly, I don't want to cut, it's a horror game. But... oh yeah, alright. Something changes in here. And also, there will be monsters. That's something that's going to happen. You can't escape them. As you can see, sleep is a completely different message. That's for a reason. Because if we wake up here now... we will be completely in a different spot. Oh wait, yes. Oh, I remember. There's a whole different scenery to this area. Fucking idiot me. Forgetting obvious things. Oh, hello, Grant. How are you doing? Oh. Tell me hi. I mean, if you want to tell me, say hi to me, I mean, you can do that, but could you just put GTFO? Thank you. Alright, let's get Daniel standing.
Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Friend? Did you just refer me to a friend? Oh, you bastard, you haven't said that.
Escaping the cell has several solutions. In the very first version, there was only one solution to everything. Then by mistake, we had forgotten to remove the hammer item. So obviously testers tried to use it to break down the wall, complaining loudly to us when it did not work. So we added that possibility, and when doing so, all of a sudden the option was there for the player to have a metal bar item as well. So we also added a second solution on how to obtain the key in the pipe. You can use the metal bar to push it out. The original solution is to get the bucket, fill it with water and pour the water down the pipe. There is also a third option for getting out of the cell. Do you know how to do it?
So we have this. Alright, wait. Okay, we have the water one. Alright, with the bucket of water. Okay. So we have this with the hammer. I think you just basically do that and you have a way to crawl out. And there's also a third way. What could the third way be? No? Alright. Would it be destroying the wall? Or trying to, at least. What could the third way be? I mean, we could just go out. Okay, we have the chance to go out there and there. Huh. Alright then. What's the third way? What could be logical for a third way escape? We could... Oh yeah. I think... Yeah, we can break that. Oh, now this is completely blocked off to us. What? Oh yeah. That way we can't actually use it anymore then. Alright. Wait. Alright. Do we need to do this? No? Really not? Oh, and put it down completely first. This is completely down. Alright. Slowly, but steadily. Still nothing. I'm trying to think now. What do we need to put on there? Bone? Is there even something I need to do with this? Wow, I can even do it like this. Honestly. Alright, then. That seems to be nothing I can do. So. There's a key in the pipe, blah blah blah. Put some wine over it. Huh. Some wine, some beer. Idiot me speaking again. Oh, what? Another great reading example, apparently. Do I want to read this? I have to, I guess. Anyways, let's put on a note. There's little left to say. I wrote solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the closed walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped the key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches and return with all the knights of the realm, carrying pistols and sabers in my dreams. Well, in your dreams, a lot of things happened. In mine, a lot of things happened as well. You what, mate? Just happened. Alright. You seem to be dead. Alright. Come on, thank you. Just get this out of the way. Like this. Alright, bucket. A bucket I'll use for this. Alright. What? Only that far? Didn't it go lower? Alright. What the fuck? Can't get it deeper. Why? Why, game? Nah, bullshit. There's something I need to do. Why? Can just do like one of these. Oh, now it works. Wrong positioning. Damn it. Well, that just killed it for me. Alright, a bucket of water. Then do this. Get the key and now be able to escape. Now that we actually got the pipe, we are actually able to open up everything. I don't know what the fuck is following me. I think it's this red thing. Wait, let's see. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that monster is, to be honest. Well, light was the way to go, apparently. I thought like Amnesia darkness, why not? But, thinking doesn't matter apparently. So we're just escaping, basically. Nothing spectacular. This thing is quite slow, so there's really no reason to panic, honestly. Like, I think he just spawned like right after me, like right behind me, or he gets like faster to catch up with me to be actually considered scary. But as you can see, even running up the stairs backwards didn't really prove effective in him closing in on me. So that's actually quite a nice thing, I would say. So, we're back.
One of my favorite additions to the game was the loading screens, how they was able to mirror and foreshadow the action of the player. Of course, there might not be that many who actually pay attention to these little snippets of text, but there were some really good stuff in there. There is even one character's life you can influence through the game, which is only mentioned in the loading text, which is Hazel, Daniel's sister, which will either live or have died when she was young, depending on what the player chooses to do in the game. The actions don't correlate, of course, but it is supposed to show that the way the player acts is a part of Daniel's real inescapable behavior. If the player plays Daniel in a caring way, he will have saved his sister from her death when they were younger, and if the player shows no will to help others, she will have died.
Ugh. So, just before I continue playing, I have to say I don't like pay attention to those texts because of like one reason. The reason being, well, the loading screens are way too short for me to be actually able to read these, well, texts. And, well, that's basically the only reason why I'm not reading them. Yeah, so if you want to read them, you can pause the video, basically, but I am in no such way of being able to do this, which is sad. So, as you can see, the bubbly gum is slightly taking over, which might not be the best thing, but gosh darn it, go up into the fucking damn it, shit. But anyways, let's slightly head down. Let's go down here. Can take this slight pain because we still have some ladanidum. Oh, now it's open. Oh, that's great.
In the original design, the player had to make sure to have all of the ingredients for the Agrippa potion before getting captured earlier in the game, or else it would not be possible to complete the potion in the laboratory. After early testing sessions, it was clear that this was way too harsh, as the player can't really escape the capture scene when he has all the 6 orb pieces. Luckily, this level had areas that all suited to add variations to the puzzles from the original ingredient gathering. Depending on what ingredients the player has when coming here, there will be extra objects and areas to interact with to gather the missing ingredients, allowing you to complete the sawing off Agrippa's head puzzle.
Yes, that's actually true. Like, I need the temper, right?
I thought I lost you. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it might be accessible.
Yes, and I think, if I'm not wrong, the bone saw is here. Yes? But I think the tremble thing should be here as well, right? Why is this not... Why am I not able to open this door? I think there's nothing behind that, so it's just like a... Oh, you're not going to go through here, like... Ba 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 ba, like, you know? Ba 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 ba. Yeah, let's just take this. So it's in the box. There's another way you could get the blood from, if you want it. But that's basically not the thing I'll need to do, obviously. So we got the bone saw.
Time is running short.
I know. Do I care though? So this way is completely blocked up, so I might be able to... What can I do here? Can I... No, wait, let me try everything I have, seriously. Or am I getting the temper from bone? Ouch.
They sometimes consume themselves or break, then used by an uninitiated.
I don't care. Okay. Anyways, let's try. So let's do this. Put the pot, but it needs to be purified before. So we need to do this. Open up fire. The bone needs to be done this. Then we need to put this over here. No. Yes. Then press this together. Incomplete tonic. And with this last step over here, we should get the whole and complete ingredient. Yes! This is good. This is good. Yes.
Now, here's the choice. First, feed me the pot.
Yes, yes.
As the tonic begins to run, you'll be able to cut off my head without taking my life. Then, take my head and bring it with you as you enter the gate, Alexander.
I know what I need to do.
Quickly! Officer!
Ugh. Lovely. Oh yeah, we need to actually take a group set with us. There we have it. The severed head of the group. So, now we need to actually go... Ouch. And we're about to finish the game, everyone. So, it's not going to take forever now. Let's just load the chancel. And... should be about... How long am I recording? 2 hours? 1 hour? 2? 2? Probably 2. I'm still talking like a waterfall. Holy shit. People will be like, oh my god, how is he? Like, people would be like, oh my, holy shit, how can you talk after 2 hours? Like, I haven't even drinking anything, drinking anything yet. Like, seriously. If you would give me, like, some good ass water, I would probably talk for much longer. Like, give me something to eat, something to drink, and I'll talk for days without stopping. Which probably isn't something you like. Wait, did we...
Sometimes you just can't get completely satisfied with your work. This level is one of those for me. I tested a lot of different versions for how the electric tunnel should sound, and for how the orb should explode. In the end, I think it turned out okay, but it was definitely not how I imagined it to begin with. With the tunnel, I tried to have it a bit mechanical, but also with a wooden type of rotating sound, to connect the machinery to the center of the story. The same with the electric barrier. It is very easy to get into too much of a sci-fi mode with a modern electric humming type of noise, so I did my best to keep it like a simple electric malfunctioning sound. With the orb explosion at the end, or perhaps the implosion of the orb, it was important to have a sound that would work when standing next to it as well as being far away, because the orb can explode when you wreck the machine for the tunnel. With this in mind, it is a very powerful but very damp and dull sound when the orb breaks.
Alright, then don't cross the streams.
The energy stream particle system was a pretty fun assignment to work at. After thinking a bit about it, I chose to make it in sections and put them together using the level editor and script, as creating a so big and complex particle system would have taken a lot of time to pull right. This way, I just made the star gathering part that happens right at the barrier passage, a midstream part that is repeated using areas and synchronized using timers from the script so it looks like it's in the screen, and the end part, when it gets to the orb. Then Thomas added some more details, and this what you can see here is the result of that. I would say I like how it ended up to be.
Alright, let me just put the orb together real quick. The Restorer. Got this as an achievement. So, let's just walk through. Oh yeah, wait. Ah! This hurts my feelings. And... nope. Still not able to go. Do I need to do something? Smash the orb. Do this. Do I really need to wait for this long? Gosh darn it. Let me stomp this. 3 years later. Anything I forgot? Like, I'm honest. Stand in the stream. Alright. I'm an idiot. How can you be retarded that much? Why am I so stupid? Excuse me for being stupid. Very, very, very stupid. I made a big mistake because I didn't even close off the fucking machine yet. I feel like retard at the moment.
I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down, and what is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent, but to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Yes, you are. You can't help it. Well, honestly, you were fucked from the get-go. Anyways, let's do this last puzzly thing. It really isn't a puzzle because all you have to do is get this, and you really thought it was so easy, right? No, all you have to do is to get this iron bar. Seriously? This wasn't it? The iron bar? No? Use your hands, no. What is big enough? Wait. This is a really loud area. Holy smokes, it's way too loud. I need to find something big. Like a stone like this. Should be right. I don't know if the stone is going to... It's going to destroy it. Yes. I don't know how they made this dun 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 sound. But they surely made it fucking great. So we have this monster. I don't know if it's... how much it's going to do. Oh yeah. Fucking great. Is it going to turn around and leave? That probably would be the greatest thing ever. Oh, thank you. Nice little ending, to be honest. Like... this is actually quite a nice hiding spot, to be honest. Like, I would imagine... yeah. Monsters not seeing you and shit like that. I don't know. Let's just follow it. Is it the way I need to go? I think so. Is it? It is. Why is it going the way I need to go to? Seriously. That makes no fucking sense. I hate this. I hate this walkthrough, seriously. Because you are getting damaged so many times. You're going to die, like... you're nearly about to die. Ah, come on. I'm just a tad bit larger than you. You can see the end of the world, basically. That's sad. That's just a game. Hey, let's light it up. Alright. I'm not here. Run! Into the sanctum. So might have made it to the end. This should be it. This should be like the final room I'm going to visit in this game. or the final area I'm about to visit in this game. Basically one of these things. Oh yeah, alright.
From the beginning, this level was more of a mood level, with not much more to do than to explore it, find a diary, and then continue on into the final encounter with Alexander. When I started my polish of the level, I felt that as the second last level of the game, it did not really build things up so well. It was too simple for this late part of the game. So at the start of the level, I've added a chase sequence where the guardian is getting close to you, and you have to run in and close the door. It's not a big addition to the level, but gives that little feeling, I hope, that you are running out of time and that you have to push forward and face Alexander as soon as you can.
Well, anyways.
19th of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination. Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer, a monster. Now, I merely await my death, and too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Well, you kind of did it. The Amnesia portion probably worked for you.
There are a few music clips which include some choir singing words, and I must tell you, these words doesn't mean anything in any language, or at least I didn't intend them to mean anything. I used a sample library which has its own word building function, so you can have a choir singing words. And I just invented words which sounded cool. So don't bother to think what they are singing, that's a waste of time.
Thanks. Some people might have wondered. Seriously. So, what they're singing about and shit like that. But anyways, yeah, sometimes you just want things to be, like, sound nicely and shit like that. So now I can actually do this. My blood over there. Stand over here. Look in the eyes. Now that this is probably like some red, and we're fucking about to fade. Seriously. We're not like dead, we're like dead, like seriously. We're both in like a very, very bad shape. Anyways, our character is still like okay-ish. So, ouch, another hit, another risk, another... This looks fucking amazing. Come on, light up this. Double light means double saving power. Yes, that's good. Let's open up this light as well. Regain a little bit of our sanity. Yes, that's good. Just light up this. And our character should be, yeah, in a mediocre state, but still better than nothing, I guess. So, in doing this, we are ready. Let's run. And enter the orb chamber. Sounds nice. Alright. So, now we have to wait, basically.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting comp.
The main issue with
Shut
this
up.
level was the build-up of the sound and balancing that with the voice of Alexander. I had to make sure that all the sounds and music in the level start out at a really low volume, so that there is a lot of room for them to get louder and for more sounds to play as the time is running short and the portal opens. I also tweaked it so that Alexander's voice is louder at the end than what it is at the beginning, to make sure it is always easy to hear what he has to say. If you listen to the music, you will notice that halfway through the countdown of the portal opening, it changes to a more intense and stressful version. There are also the monoliths rotating in the air that has a deep grinding sound that gets quicker and louder the closer you get to the end.
Yeah. So the portal has halfway opened up apparently, and I'm just waiting for it to open up completely, just for, well, me to be able to, like, put in a group set. So yeah. That takes forever. It's taking way too long. Gosh darn it. Whee! Hello, Gripper, you. Ouch! God damn it. These fuckers.
I can finally return home.
Come on. The portal has opened up. Fuck you. And boom. And I think I'm going to be killed. Yes, I think I'm going to be killed. No! I'm an idiot! No, I'm not. I'm not. I am not an idiot. I thought I was an idiot. I'm not.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can.
My mind was really playing tricks on me.
Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Thank you, Gripper. Alright then. We are done. We're done with Amnesia: The Dark Descent. What a nice game. The end. ODN 314. Yes, because this bottom text meme has to be read out loud. I think it's just an indicator of what ending you have gotten, so nothing too important. So, well, this is the end for Amnesia. Not really. We have still a couple of things to do. Playing some custom stories, maybe. Well, I'm going to pick out some probably shorter ones, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, around those types of custom stories, because I don't want to play like insanely large custom stories like The Great Work. I might do them, I might not. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, because this took a shit ton of time to record, like holy shit. But anyways, I have nothing else to say except for have a great time everyone, and peace out.